Hare Krishna, good morning and welcome all of you all on this Sunday morning Bhagavad Gita class. So, continuing our series of lectures on selected verses of Bhagavad Gita and trying to understand and collect some preliminary understanding of the Bhagavad Gita. Today's topic is going to be heaven, hell, or salvation. So, before we understand what is heaven and hell and then salvation, let us try to understand how does one reach in hell. एक व्यक्ति हेल तक नरक तक पहुंचता कैसे है. So, for that, my simple question I would like to ask the viewers, especially the youngsters. Please tell me, how do you think you can reach hell? नरक कैसे जा सकते हो? अच्छा, कितने लोगों को नरक जाना है by the way? कोई नहीं जाना चाहता है. I was planning to go. कोई कंपनी के लिए कोई है क्या सोच रहा था मैं. Somebody to give me company in hell. Nobody. Okay. फाइन देन. अच्छा, स्वर्ग कैसा है? स्वर्ग का ही प्लान रहेगा सब लोगों का. ठीक है, मगर व्यक्ति नरक पहुंचता कैसे? टेल मी दैट.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam. By
Dana
not
Pranam
following
Mataji.
four basic principles that you tell, if we
Hmm.
don't follow those four basic principles, then we may land up to hell.
Hmm. Good. What are the four basic principles, Mataji?
No drinking, no smoking, no illicit sex, no gambling,
Hmm.
and no non-veg eating.
Yeah. No meditating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, and no gambling. This doesn't stop you from going to hell. Huh? सिर्फ ये चार फॉलो करने से आप नरक में नहीं जाओगे, इसका कोई गारंटी नहीं है. ये जब अगर फॉलो करते हो तो व्यक्ति इंसान बनता है. ही बिकम्स ए ह्यूमन बीइंग. वन हु डज दीज फोर एक्टिविटीज इज सपोज टू बी एन एनिमलिस्टिक पर्सन. जानवर है. क्यों? क्या किस चीज में बिजी है? बस अपने पेट को अच्छा शमशान भूमि बनाने में बिजी है. नॉनवेज खा रहा है, इतना पेट भर के नॉनवेज खा रहा है. फ्रेश लाश. Saw some ad on the TV that day, some fresh fish. अरे जिंदा तो लाके खाटोगे नहीं, पकाने के लिए उसको मारना तो पड़ेगा ही, फिर ही वो पकेगा. जब तक आपके मुंह में जाएगा वो लाश के फॉर्म में ही जाएगा. एंड लाश आप खाओगे और आप बोले नहीं नहीं फ्रेश है प्रभु जी, एकदम फ्रेश, हॉट फ्रॉम द ओवन. आई एम ईटिंग दिस फ्रेश मीट. एंड व्हाट डू आई डू बाय ईटिंग दैट मीट? I enjoy the senses which is of just 2 inches long. My tongue is only 2 inches long, and after eating that, that flesh with all that masala goes into your stomach and sits in your stomach like a dead body. No, graveyard. Just in a graveyard you bury dead bodies. Here you eat the dead body and make it bury in your stomach. So that is not a human attitude. So meat eating, intoxication, always, स्पेशली सैटरडे संडे सो वीकेंड्स तो शराब पीना ही पीना चाहिए. बहुत टेंशन हो गया, पढ़ाई का टेंशन हो गया, सब टेंशन हो गया, तो व्हाट यू डू? यू जस्ट गो टू एंड एक सिगरेट पी के आता हूँ. सिगरेट पी के से टेंशन दूर नहीं होता है, सिर्फ कैंसर का चांसेस बढ़ जाता है, आपका बीमार होने का चांसेस बढ़ जाता है. ईटिंग नॉनवेज, intoxication like drinking and smoking. And nowadays people have gone to a higher level. नहीं नहीं प्रभु जी, क्या मजा नहीं आता है. शराब में भी वो मजा नहीं आता, वो किक नहीं बैठता है. किक मतलब कुत्ते को जो लात मारते हैं ना, उसको भी किक ही कहते हैं. When someone kicks you means what? Gives you a nice where's a lat. Similarly, you say I don't get a kick Prabhuji, I get a nice kick only when I take some drugs. So some people are there who are taking drugs. And finally, illicit sex, which is also a nowadays trend. उसको नाम अच्छा दे दिया है, लोगों ने नाम अच्छा दे दिया. लिव इन रिलेशन. What is this live in relation? There is nowhere in Shastra which is mentioned, no, we'll have marriage for live in relation, and if that live in relation succeeds, then we go to next level of marriage, or we can call it off. These are all wrong attitudes. And last but not the least, all sort of fast money making like gambling. Gambling means what? You want to make fast money. कुछ लोगों को जरूरत रहता है पैसे का. सट्टा खेलने से कोई अमीर नहीं बनता है, चाहे वो शेयर मार्केट हो या चाहे वो जुआ हो. You know, nowadays in modern life it has become like this. Earlier we used to have साहूकार. साहूकार क्या करता था? कुछ चीजें गिरवी लेके के आपको पैसे देता था. And today we have got modern साहूकार्स and they are called as loan givers. They call you up, सर आपको लोन चाहिए? अरे नहीं चाहिए. नहीं नहीं, अब ले लो ना प्लीज, कुछ ना कुछ लोन ले लो, गाड़ी के लिए लोन. नहीं, गाड़ी है मेरे पास. नहीं, अच्छा सर, वी हैव टू हैव अ नाइस जोक. गाड़ी के लिए लोन चाहिए आपको? नहीं चाहिए. घर के लिए नहीं चाहिए. शादी के लिए नहीं चाहिए. वो भी हो गई है. अच्छा, तो किस चीज़ के लिए लोन लेंगे? तो एक इट्स वाज अ जोक ऑन व्हाट्सएप. फाइनली द पर्सन सेड, सर दूसरा घर, दूसरा बीवी, दूसरा बच्चे के लिए लोन ले लो. न्यू सेट ऑफ हाउस, न्यू सेट ऑफ वाइफ, न्यू सेट ऑफ चिल्ड्रन. So I mean, people are so desperate to sell you loans. And finally, what was that called? Nothing new. Huh? People say, "Arey, no, we are in the modern age." You are not at all in the modern age. Today, what you are having as loan givers, or so-called banks, or so-called financial institutes, basically, what are they? What we used to have saukars in our olden days. They are nice, white collared, सूट बूट टाई वाई पहन के आते हैं वो. बस इतना ही फर्क है कि वो लोग टाई पहन के आते हैं और पुराने जमाने वाले बस दुकान में बैठ के लोन देते थे. बस अंतर यही है. So these four things, by following these four things, you are not becoming a spiritual person. You are not entitled to do anything, something great. ना ही आप ये चार चीजें न करने से स्वर्ग में जाने वाले हो. माइंड यू. हाँ रागिनी माता जी, अग्रीड? स्वर्ग में जाएंगे सिर्फ 4 रेगुलेटिव प्रिंसिपल्स फॉलो करने से व्यक्ति स्वर्ग जाएगा?
नहीं प्रभु जी.
राइट, स्वर्ग तो जाएगा नहीं. तो ये चार चीजें फॉलो करने से व्यक्ति सिर्फ इंसान बनता है. ही जस्ट बिकम्स दैट बीइंग ह्यूमन. टी शर्ट पहनने से नहीं होता है. दिस इज एक्चुअली बीइंग ह्यूमन by following 4 regulative principles. And after that comes the most important aspect of life, the two things which we generally know, heaven and hell. तो अब तो इंसान के लेवल में आए. तो व्हाट डू यू थिंक, नरक जाने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? Which are the things which will take you to hell? Yes, youngsters, you can try giving an answer.
Prabhuji, I like
Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah, bolo.
Smoking,
Okay,
drinking, eating non-veg.
that is the 4 regulative principles that you have to follow to become a human being.
Okay.
That doesn't make you a spiritual person. One who doesn't eat non-veg, one who doesn't smoke, one who doesn't drink, who doesn't take intoxications, one who doesn't gamble, one who doesn't do illicit sex. He is just a human being. He's not a spiritual person. So my question is, who is a spiritual person? Or who, sorry, forget about who's a spiritual person. Who is entitled or who is sure shot to go? Suppose a person follows these 4 regulative principles. मीडिएटिंग नहीं करता है, इंटॉक्सिकेशन नहीं करता है, इलिसिट सेक्स नहीं करता है, गैम्बलिंग नहीं करता है, जुआ नहीं खेलता है, ये चारों चीज नहीं करता है, क्या वो व्यक्ति भी नरक जाएगा? और जाएगा तो किस बिना पे जाएगा? ऑन व्हाट बेसिस विल ही गो टू नरका? यस, रीटा किशोर माता जी बोलिए.
प्रभु जी, उस पर्सन को हमेशा भगवान को याद करना चाहिए, महामंत्र लगातार करते रहना चाहिए और सब कुछ भगवान पे छोड़ दो. भगवान डिसाइड करेंगे कि हमको.
मैं तो आप तो माता जी बोल रहे हो भगवान के पास जाने के लिए.
हाँ.
या सैल्वेशन के लिए. मैं पूछ रहा हूँ नरक जाने के लिए उसको क्या करना पड़ेगा, या क्या किन चीजों की वजह से व्यक्ति नरक जा सकता है? Because of which activities will he be forced to go to नरक?
भगवान को याद ना करे और दुनिया में जितने खराब काम है वो करता रहे तो वो नरक जाएगा. सब खराब काम करे, भगवान को याद ना करे, एंजॉय करता रहे लाइफ में.
ओके,
तो
Okay.
उसका स्वर्ग का रास्ता बंद होगा।
Very good. Very good. Yes, Vivan.
Prabhuji, one who is jealous, envy, and like is in Rajogun,
Okay.
like in Rajoguni Tamogun. In Tamogun also and in Rajogun both, and not and doing wrong things.
Okay. Okay, nice piece of information, but I want something actually more understanding, more better, clear understanding. Now you all are become an advanced group. I want some more realistic understanding from you people. Yes, Love Singh, tell me. व्यक्ति नरक में कैसे जा सकता है?
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण
जी, जैसा कि अभी डिस्कस हुआ कि ब्रेकिंग फोर रेगुलेटरी प्रिंसिपल्स को ब्रेक कर रहा है जो भगवान को याद नहीं कर रहा है, एंड ही इज ऑलवेज इन द मोड ऑफ इग्नोरेंस, ही इज एबल टू गो इन द हेलिस प्लैनेट।
नो
प्रभु जी,
प्रभु
जी मतलब जो सोचे समझे कुछ भी कर, एंजॉयमेंट का ज्यादा मटेरियल अटैचमेंट है, मटेरियल चीजों पे ज्यादा अटैचमेंट है उसको।
अच्छा, आप लोग इतने बार सोचा नहीं लगता इतना सीरियसली, सब डिसाइड कर लिया था स्वर्ग में ही जाएंगे, कोई नरक में जाएंगे ही नहीं यार, लिबरेशन ही मिलने वाला है हम लोगों को। इसके लिए यू आर नॉट स्टडीड दिस टॉपिक वेरी डीपली दैट अरे प्रभु जी कहाँ, हम लोग का तो नरक का टिकट ही नहीं है, हमारा तो गारंटीड बैक टू गॉडहेड वाला टिकट है, या गारंटीड वी आर गोइंग टू बी फ्री फ्रॉम ऑल दिस प्रॉब्लम्स। यस रिया।
Prabhuji, those who do not follow what's written in the Shastra,
okay,
and act like a demon.
Nice, but not the correct answer. Yes, Ragini Mata ji, क्या?
प्रभु जी, प्राण निकलते वक्त जिस चीज में आसक्ति होगी, लाइक द
माता जी, नरक में जाने के लिए प्राण निकलने वक्त कर रुकने की जरूरत ही नहीं है, प्राण निकलने तक रुकने की जरूरत ही नहीं है, नरक का टिकट तुरंत कटता है, नरक का टिकट बचपन से कटने लगता है। यू आर एंटाइटल्ड फॉर नरका the minute you do certain activities, but what sort of activities is what I am asking you all.
Prabhuji, sense gratification.
Sense gratification, okay. Acha, tell me one thing, sense gratification. Okay, I'll ask one question. You like nice fruits, mangoes and all that, you like nice fruits? You like fruits or not?
Yes, Prabhuji.
And what about you like nice mummy makes you nice biryani for you without onion and garlic, or nice food, whatever your mummy makes, you like, no? So you like, so you offer food what you like. Have you offered food what God likes? So is that not a subtle form of sense gratification? Even if you are offering God what things you like and you eat those foods, even that is sense gratification. Haridas Thakur, how many of you all have gone to Vrindavan and seen Baki Bihari temple? Baki Bihari temple कितने लोगों ने देखा है? Right, Ragini Mata ji, Mudit, yes, very nice. Oh, Mudit has finally arrived. Oh, at 11:15.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, हमने भी देखा है, तेजल, रोहित और मैं।
हाँ, very good. तेजल and team. Okay, so आप लोगों ने देखा जरूर है, अच्छी बात है। मालूम है उनको क्या भोग लगता था? Priya Singh, you came with us, no, last time?
जी प्रभु जी।
You didn't see Baki Bihari temple?
हाँ, सौ प्रभु जी।
Why is your hand not up?
अब प्रभु जी आप जब बोलने लगे तब लो किया।
अच्छा, मैंने बोल गया, ठीक है। So the point is, Baki Bihari ji was given daily 56 भोग, रोज बाकी बिहारी जी 56 भोग खाते थे। And who was going to make this? Who was making for him? Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur was the spiritual master of Tansen. वो जब गाते थे तो लोग फेमस सुना है कि भाई मेघ मल्हार गाते थे, तानसेन, तो बारिश आ जाती थी। अगर कुछ अग्नि का कुछ गाते थे तो आग प्रज्वलित होती थी। दे हैड द पावर्स. So just imagine if Tansen had the power, how much power his teacher must have been having. And he was Haridas Thakur. And daily he used to make chappan bhog for the Lord. But खुद के लिए क्या खाते थे? थोड़ा सा आटा लेते, उसको गूंदते, उसका एक लिट्टी बनाते. Litti means a small ball of it. Put it on the fire, roast it, and just take that. And daily he used to, हिंदी में कहते हैं ना, नजर उतारना. बाकी बिहारी जी का नजर उतारते थे ऐसा, 2 बार 3 बार ऐसा और 3 बार ऐसा घुमाते थे, और उस लिट्टी को खाते थे. 56 भोग बनाते थे, बट ही यूज्ड टू डिस्ट्रीब्यूट इट टू ऑल ब्रजवासीज. बच गया तो बंदरों को खिलाते थे, और बच गया तो ही यूज्ड टू फीड इट टू द पीकॉक्स एंड बर्ड्स. और फिर भी बच गया तो आचार्यगण कहते हैं ही यूज्ड टू पुट इट इन यमुना सो दैट द फिशेस कैन ईट. बट ही हिमसेल्फ यूज्ड टू नेवर ईट 56 भोग. So what do you understand from this? We are also doing sense gratification in a subtle form, but our acharyas have been so merciful on us that they have said, ठीक है, भक्ति तो कर, खा पी के भक्ति तो कर. You are so fallen in your sense gratification, at least do eat something, but do devotional service. We take only the part which we like. We offer nice food and we eat it, and we are very happy. But the other part which acharyas have given this discount for a purpose of doing devotional service, that we don't do. We don't do devotional service to the level what is expected by our acharyas and spiritual masters. So Ria, understand one thing. In a subtle form, even we are doing sense gratification. Might be we are offering it and eating it, but still we are doing certain form, subtle sense gratification is being done. अच्छा भाई, मैं पता है आप लोगों को नरक नहीं जाना है, फिर भी एक बार मेरे लिए तो बता दीजिए, मुझे तो जाना है ना. आप लोग तो जाओगे वैकुंठ, मगर मेरा तो ठिकाना नहीं है. टेल मी हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू गो टू नरका. नॉलेज तो रखते हो ना. अनवांटेड नॉलेज कितना रखते हैं लोग. ये तो वांटेड नॉलेज है, ये तो रखना ही है ना. All of you will open Bhagavad Gita 16th chapter 21st verse. Bhagavad Gita 16th chapter 21st verse. Those who are not having Bhagavad Gita but want the Bhagavad Gita, please contact your group admin and put a message to your group admin so that the message will reach me, and we will see to that Bhagavad Gita is being sent to you at the earliest. Those who don't have Bhagavad Gita, who want it, and also specify the language in which you want it, whether you want it in English or in Hindi, and we shall try to send it to you. That will be free of cost. Only you have to put your address and your requirement. Yes, कितने लोगों ने निकाला verse? Ready?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, very nice. What does the verse says? Very beautiful verse. Trividam narkasyedam dwaram nasayam atmanaha. Nasanam atmanaha. Kam krodh tada lobas tasmad et trayam trajet. What does this verse mean? There are 3 gates leading to hell. नरक जाने के 3 द्वार हैं. Just by following 4 regulative principles, don't think आप नरक से बच जाओगे. काम, क्रोध, लोभ, lust, anger and greed. They are the 3 gates leading to hell. Every sane man, sane मतलब जो दिमाग से संतुलित है, every sane man should give these up, for they lead to degradation of the soul. नरक में जाना कोई प्रॉब्लम वाली बात नहीं है. ऐसे भी हम लोग जाते रहते हैं. How many of you all enjoyed going to SL World? कितने लोग जाते हैं? शिव गए हो कभी SL World? पूजा कभी गए हो? नहीं गया. अच्छा, डोंट वरी, नरक में वही
नो
एक्सपीरियंस
प्रभु
मिलेगा।
जी।
ओह अच्छा, यू आर सो कॉन्फिडेंट कि नहीं जाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है। You know, I always tell my friends, my other god brothers, people pay money and we go to places like SL World where we are thrown upside down and we feel wow, what a thrill, what a thrill, मरते मरते बच के बाहर आ गए बोल के we have a thrill, but actually what it is nothing what is going to be done in नरक लोका में। डोंट वरी, यहाँ तो मरते मरते बचेंगे, वहां मरते मरते बचे ही रहोगे क्योंकि मार तो जरूर खानी है वहां पे। सो लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड दिस काम, लोभ एंड the three doors: काम, क्रोध and lobh, the three doors. Now what is काम? Can anyone tell me what is काम? हाँ प्रभु जी, what is काम? बोलिए।
प्रभु जी, lust of anger, lust of any material thing.
What is lust? वही तो मैं जानना चाहता हूँ। लस्ट, वो तो लस्ट तो गोपियों के पास भी था। They were also having a lot of lust for Krishna. So what is this lust? What do we understand by lust? Yes, Mudit?
Another.
Yeah, yes.
Prabhuji, desires.
One minute. Let Love Singh complete. Yeah, Love Singh, बोलिए प्रभु।
Prabhuji, anything that we want to achieve, that is the thirsty people, we can say.
ठीक है। Okay, Mudit, let me see whether you remember anything from the early lectures.
Prabhuji, desire for everything material.
Desire is not lust.
Matlab, like I'm lustful towards, I want some self gratification. So
you're close, but you're not correct. Anybody else would like to answer? No, you'll have to think it out, Mudit. You are very close, but you're not correct.
Prabhuji, too much attachment for temporary things.
Too much attachment to temporary things. Okay. Or something more than that. Come on, Ria, speak. Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji. Lust is like now I don't have something while my friend has, so we.
No, that is jealous. That is jealous. That we all have got in wholesale. Don't worry.
Lust is for a bond of something like. But in lust with lust.
No. That is not lust. Yes. Who's Ram? Who's unmuted himself? Can speak.
Hare Krishna, bro.
Hare Krishna.
The desire to enjoy.
The desire to enjoy. Okay, that is
from the Lord. Separately from the Lord.
No. That is not exactly. That is the reason which we give for coming to this material world. What's your full name, by the way? Haribol? Your name is coming as Ram. Can you give me a full name? Haribol? Okay.
Prabhuji, lust is like burning fire.
And
I said to achieve anything.
No. Just understand one thing. Desire for sense gratification is the first part. Part 2, when this consists or persists for a long time, and very famous verse from the second chapter, Dhyayato Vishan Pumsa, when you're always contemplating on it, with a desire of achieving it, that becomes lust. What is the meaning of contemplating on it? सिर्फ उस पे ध्यान देना या उसके बारे में ही सोचना? What does this mean? This means you are in a situation जहां पे आप hook or crook, in some way or the other, in some means of other, you want to get that thing. उस चीज को आप पाना चाहते हो at any cost. You're ready to pay any price for it. And that is what is called lust. Here, the point comes is generally we take the wrong route for achieving or fulfilling our lust. For example, let's say Ravan. What was the motive behind it? He was so lusty. He had so many women in his harem, but still he wanted Sita. For that, what was he doing? He was always contemplating on her. The day in Sundarkand, it mentions very clearly, early in the morning, Ravan comes, he's still intoxicated. He's still having the smell of alcohol coming from his mouth. He's not able to walk properly, but with all his queens, he is coming to see Sita. The first thing in the morning he wants is to come and see Sita. And he wants to threaten her, he wants to lure her, but in some way or the other, hook or crook, he wants to get Sita in his side. So that is lust. Lust means condensed desire, which has come to a point where you want to achieve it, hook or crook. Kisi bhi halat mein you want to achieve that. That is lust. And then lust, when you've developed that intense desire, possibility one, you may get it fulfilled. And once it gets fulfilled, what does happens? A new desire comes. So that becomes greed. ग्रीड का मतलब क्या है? लोभ का मतलब क्या है? आपके पास वो आने के बाद और पाने की जो चाहत है वो बनता है लोभ. और अगर आपकी वो इच्छा पूरी नहीं हुई, जैसे रावण की इच्छा पूरी नहीं हुई, what was his reaction? He became angry. What did he tell the Rakshasis? Torture her, trouble her, do anything but make her surrender to me. So that is why it is said Kama, Krodh and Lobh. This is the sequence always given. Why Kam, Krodh, Lobh? जब कामना आती है, अपने चरम पे पहुंचती है, तो या तो आप उसको पूरा करने की कोशिश करोगे और उसके लिए आप गलत तरीका भी आप आजमा सकते हो. You can take the wrong route to fulfill your desire because you don't know whether your desire is legitimate or illegitimate. Are you getting this point, all of you all? Very important point. Suppose someone wants a post. Uske liye I don't mind pulling someone's leg, cheating someone in business. I'll do anything, hook or crook. I want that. And that is dangerous. That is disastrous, not dangerous. That is disastrous. And if that full desire is fulfilled, it leads to a next desire. And if it doesn't get fulfilled, it leads to Krodh. In both the cases, your entry to hell becomes more stronger. How? Pehle case mein, the entry to hell becomes stronger because of one important reason. When your lust is not being fulfilled, you get anger. And anger means temporary madness. And a mad person can do anything. गुस्से में क्या होता है? आदमी अपना बैलेंस खो देता है. You go to the prisons, 25 to 30% of the people, because we ISKCON people generally go to jails to distribute Bhagavad Gita to the prisoners over there. And once one person who had gone was asking him, how did you land up in this prison? You seem to be quite a nice person. And the person literally cried and he said, sir, in the spur of the anger, the spur of the moment, out of anger, I killed someone. After killing him, I realized what mistake I have done. But गुस्से में जो कार्य किया, उसके लिए जिंदगी भर he has to be in jail. Lifelong, he is in life imprisonment. So many people in the spur of the action, in the spur of the anger, in the spur of the movement, because of the anger, they kill someone, they do certain act by which whole life they have to pay a price. And what is the use of repenting at that time? Well, already the crime has been done. You have to rot in this jail anyway. So anger is very dangerous. In anger, impulsively, we may act whimsically. Whatever way we may act, we don't know. So it is very difficult or to control ourselves in an angry position. बोलते ना गुस्सा आ जाता है तो उसको काबू नहीं रहता, अपने आप पे काबू नहीं रहता। अक्सर हम कहते हैं, बट यही तो फैक्ट है। हम लोगों को गुस्सा इतना आ जाता है, हम कुछ कर नहीं पाते हैं। एंड देन लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट, इट इज ग्रीड मोर, बिकॉज इच्छा पूरी हो गई, अब और कुछ, व्हाट नेक्स्ट, व्हाट नेक्स्ट, व्हाट नेक्स्ट इज ऑलवेज विच इज रोमिंग इन आवर माइंड। सो these are the 3 gates to hell. So what are the gates to heaven, by the way? आप लोग तो हेवन वाले हैं, तो आप लोग बताइए हेवन में कहाँ कैसे जाओगे आप लोग? See, when I ask heaven, everyone's face is brightened up. Yes, रागिनी माता जी, आप तो बताइए, आप कहाँ कैसे हेवन का जाने का प्लान है? कहाँ जाने का प्लान है आपका?
प्रभु जी, by following Vedas.
हाँ,
By following Vedas.
by following Vedas. Okay.
Prabhuji, by chanting Hari Nam. And
please don't be under the impression, huh? By chanting Hari Nam you will not go to heaven, huh? Please, अगर आप ये सोच के बैठे हो कि मैं हरि नाम जब चैंट करने से मैं स्वर्ग में जाने वाली हूँ, यू आर ग्रेवली मिस्टेकन।
Prabhuji, by doing goodness, being in the mode of goodness and doing like good things, like giving, helping people, giving charity to like cows and doing good, like giving charity to brahmana, like giving food to making brahmanas eat food, like giving food, then doing good things and doing sukriti, basically like making even like cow eat food, making cow
ठीक है, something more somebody would like to add? हाँ हाँ बोलिए, डरो मत, स्वर्ग नरक का डिपार्टमेंट में ऐसा भी मेरे पास नहीं है, चिंता मत करो, यू कैन स्पीक। यस रागिनी माता जी, आई आस्क्ड यू, आई फॉरगॉट। हाँ बोलिए माता जी, आप स्वर्ग कैसे जाने वाले, अदर देन चैंटिंग, और कोई तरीका है आपके पास?
प्रभु जी अपने
माता जी लगता है आपको शॉक लग गया है, लगता है जब मैंने बोला नहीं माता जी अब चैंटिंग करने से आप स्वर्ग नहीं जाने वाले हो, बोला अरे इतना दिन से मैं सुबह उठ के अपना दिन बिगाड़ रही हूँ, चैंटिंग कर रही हूँ, और प्रभु जी ने तो आज मेरे पे बॉम्ब ही डाल दिया कि मैं स्वर्ग नहीं जाने वाली हूँ। स्वर्ग क्यों जाना चाहते हैं माता जी आप?
प्रभु जी दुखालय से निकलना चाहते हैं, चाहे हेवन मिल जाए।
सबसे बड़ा दुखालय स्वर्ग है, मालूम है आपको?
Because otherwise again
वहां पे देवताओं का और असुरों का युद्ध जन्मों जन्मों से चलता आ रहा है। कभी देवता ऊपर तो कभी अपना असुर ऊपर, कभी दानव ऊपर तो कभी देवता ऊपर। वहां पे सुना है ना समुद्र मंथन, कभी इंद्र को भगा देते हैं तो इंद्र कभी इनको भगाता है। तो कहाँ वहां कौन सा सुख है? और सुख भी है तो कौन सा सुख है? कुछ अप्सराओं के साथ नाचने को मिलेगा, सोमरस पीने को मिलेगा, और वो वहां पे कितना दिन रहोगे आप माता जी? परमानेंट। कितना पुण्य है उतने, मतलब इतना पुण्य करोगे तो थोड़ा सा 100 ग्राम 50 ग्राम 2 दिन, जैसे लोग वीकेंड्स में जाके आते हैं वैसा आप थोड़ा दिन के लिए जाके आएंगे। 2 nights 3 days stay at heaven, dance with the apsaras and then back to यहीं पे आना पड़ेगा और वापस आएंगे तो क्या ये गारंटी क्या है कि आप मनुष्य योनि मिलेगी आपको? यू मे हैव टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम अमीबा टू 84 लाख योनि एंड देन कम बिकम ए ह्यूमन बीइंग, और वापस उसमें पुण्य करोगे। 84 लाख योनि में भटकने के बाद वापस पुण्य करोगे, वापस स्वर्ग में जाओगे, थोड़ा अप्सराओं के साथ नाचोगे, सोमरस पियोगे, और वापस बैक टू अर्थ। एक्चुअली स्वर्ग कॉन्सेप्ट इज द लोवेस्ट। जो बोलते हैं ना कि हम लोग के जमाने में बोलते थे कंपार्टमेंट में पास हो जाना, मतलब 35% में पास हो जाना। तो इस जन्म इस मनुष्य का जन्म लेने के बाद इफ यू जस्ट पास is you get swarga. It is not you're going to complete swarga, you're going to enjoy lifelong. Just a temporary few days you will be in swarga, and that too some nice happiness. You will get nice food and nice things. But what is the use? It is subjected to number of punyas you have done. That many days you can encash over there, and then you have to be back. And वहां पे भी शांति नहीं है. Always असुरों का डर लगा रहता है. And you know the best part? Achha, by the way, other than Ragini Mataji, who all want to go to Swarga? Don't tell me nobody wants to go to Swarga. Are nice place. If you want, I'll give some advertisements also. Don't worry. आजकल इतना है ना एडवर्टाइजमेंट ड्रिवन लोग हैं ना हम लोग सब.
प्रभु जी रिटर्न आना है ना अर्थ पे. हाँ, स्वर्ग में जाओ या हेल में जाओ.
नहीं स्वर्ग में भी क्या प्रॉब्लम है वो भी और कुछ जानना. सुनो तो पूरा पूरा जानकारी रखना चाहिए ना. यस रीटा किशोर माता जी हाथ आप अपने हाथ ऊपर किया. आपको कहाँ स्वर्ग जाना है? अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ.
स्वर्ग नहीं जाना है. हमें मोक्ष चाहिए.
मगर स्वर्ग में क्या प्रॉब्लम क्या है?
हमें मोक्ष चाहिए.
अच्छा नहीं ठीक है बढ़िया है. आप तो अक्लमंद हो, मोक्ष चाहते हैं. और जो लोग स्वर्ग जाना चाहते हैं उनके लिए एक और छोटा सा बात. स्वर्ग में एक छोटा सा एक मजा का बात है. आचार्यगण कहते हैं, इट इज रिटन इन सम पुराणास, स्वर्ग से हमेशा आपको नरक दिखता है. स्वर्ग से आपको हमेशा नरक दिखता है. यू कैन सी नरका फ्रॉम देयर. वहां किसी को फ्राई होते हुए दिखेगा आपको वहां से. आपको लगेगा अरे मेरे पुण्य तो कट रहे हैं. पुण्य कटने के बाद कहीं मेरे पाप अभी बाकी हैं जिसका मुझे सजा लेना है, तो मुझे भी ऐसे ही फ्राई होना पड़ेगा. So that is the worst part in Swarga. It's a fact. From Swarga you can see Narkaloka, where people are being tortured for their sinful activities. And vice versa, the sinful people can see Swarga to see how their own friends and their enemies are enjoying in Swargaloka because for their good activities, and how they are being tortured in Naraka for their bad activities. So it is a मतलब बोलते ना एक दूसरे को देखने का सजा है वो लोगों को. स्वर्ग वाले के लिए भी सजा है नरक वालों को देखना है, और नरक वालों की भी सजा है स्वर्ग वाले को देखा. सो अगर आपका प्लान है स्वर्ग जाने का तो इतना तकलीफ उठाना मत. नरक इज बेटर. नरक इज बेटर. क्यों? अभी तो आदत हो गई ना यहाँ पे दुख सहने के. वहां थोड़ा हायर वर्जन है और क्या है. But if you want to get out of the cycle of birth and death, you want to get salvation, then there is one simple formula. Open 15th chapter, verse number 5. Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter, verse number 5. Who all want the Bhagavad Gita can contact our group admin, and they will make the needful and give you the Bhagavad Gita. Yes. निकाल दिया आप लोगों ने भगवद गीता 15.5. निकाल दिया कि नहीं? I can't see. Very good. निर्माण मोह जित संग दोषा अध्यात्मना नित्य विनिवर्त कामा दंधेर विमुक्ता सुख दुख समझेर गच्छन्ति मूढ़ा पाद अव्ययम तथा. What does this mean? Those who are free from false prestige, illusion, and false association, who understand the eternal, who are done with material lust, who are freed from dualities of happiness and distress. What is this happiness and distress? Krodh and Lobh. And who are bewildered, know how to surrender to the Supreme Personality, attain that eternal kingdom. So this is very important. Please, all of you will get this point very, very clear. 15.5. Now let's understand this verse word by word. It's very important. Nirmana moha. Jit Sanga Dosha. What does this mean? Nir means without. Mana means false prestige. Moha means illusion. What does this mean? Nirmana Moha. Can anyone explain this to me? Without false prestige and illusion. Can anyone explain this? Yes, even the seniors can try. Not a problem.
Prabhuji, like when I was reading the Krishna book also, Indra had false prestige. So false prestige is basically a misunderstanding.
Of what? Of what?
That I am the king and I am the...
No, no, no.
Understanding of what?
Please repeat. Your voice is cracking, Prabhu. Please repeat.
Misunderstanding of wealth, misunderstanding of knowledge,
Okay.
whatever we have,
Hmm.
and we supposed to think that whatever I have earned, it is because of my work and hard work.
Okay, something more. That's why I said some of the seniors can try. That's very important.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
That means that he himself is Lord and he's popped up with small also too.
No. Yes, Priya Singh Mataji would like to try.
No, Prabhuji.
बोलिए.
Prabhuji, false.
You have to unmute yourself and speak.
Prabhuji, false prestige is something which we think that our prestige in between our friends, family, and this is the, I don't know.
Okay, and what about Moha? Okay, Mudit.
Prabhuji, is it that I am the superior most person and no one is better than me? And
You
whatever
all
I've
are
done,
missing the crux. You all are missing the crux.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, this is I'm not this body.
Perfect, 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 perfect. That's the crux. That's the perfect crux. Moha, we are all in Moha. I am this body. I am a boy. I am a girl. I'm a man. I'm a woman. I'm a big person. I'm a powerful person. I am the boss of the company. This is the Moha we all are in. Nirmana Moha. This false existence of ours. Our existence is false. We are not having an actual existence. We are all soul. This soul may have a male body this birth. Next birth it will have a female body. Or this may have a female body in this birth and may have a male body in the next birth. How can you say that generally we are now, this is my position and all, that all comes secondary. When you accept this body as all in all as yours, मेरा शरीर है, तो आप तो शरीर नहीं हो, ये आपका शरीर है. This is a property which belongs to you. You are not the body. This property is belonging to you. What is this property? This body. So once you consider this body as yours, then you start believing. That means ये शरीर भी आपका नहीं है, ये आप अपना मानना शुरू कर रहे हो. You start believing that it is yours, and then you start believing all other. Then the sequence starts. This is my house. This is my office. This is my money. This is my car. This is my position. This is my education. You start associating each and every other thing with yourself. First, you start associating yourself with the body. This is what is moha, illusion. Yes, Mudit, you raised your hand. Mudit, you have raised your hand. You want to speak
sorry,
something?
Prabhuji,
Yeah.
This is the last time, so I forgot
Okay,
to
okay.
put
No
my hand.
problem, no problem. So, nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatmana nitya vinivarta kama. Jita sanga dosha. Now I have to explain first. Jita sanga dosha. What is this Jita sanga dosha? Conquering of associations Dosha means faults. In spiritual knowledge, Adhyatmana, Nitya Vinivartakama, in eternity and dissociated. What do we understand from this? Yes, Sunita Mataji, you had answered, right? Sunita or was it? Yes, Sunita, right? Yes, Mataji. Yes, you can continue with the explanation. Give me what is your understanding, or what is the correct understanding of Jitsa Sangha Dosha, Adhyatmana, Nitya Vinivartakama?
No, Prabhu, I don't know.
No problem. I just wanted to check out. जित संग दोषा, हमारा जो संग है दोषों के साथ है. We have association with the faults, and that is very dangerous. Jita means you have to conquer. जीतना पड़ेगा. किससे जीतना पड़ेगा? क्या करें प्रभु जी? रिश्तेदारों ने बुलाया है, जाना है, अभी शादी है, बर्थडे पार्टी है, और वहां पे थोड़ा नॉनवेज है. चाहे नॉनवेज नहीं तो सही, कम से कम ऑनियन गार्लिक वाला खाना तो खाना ही पड़ेगा मुझे. क्या करूं प्रभु जी? So this is all. You are not able to win over your faults. These are your faults. So Lord is saying this. Who can win over those faults? Which comes by association. And Adhyatmana, Adhyat means the spiritual knowledge. In eternity, dissociates from lust. When you are having these qualities, these are the important qualities we have to cultivate. The first quality we have to cultivate is Nirman Moha. Jita Sangha Dosha, the Sangha or our association with worldly or world-mindedly people, materialistic people, उन लोगों से दूर होना हम लोग के लिए सबसे मुश्किल काम. You know, our entire life, what we are doing, we are trying to fulfill the desires of ourselves or the desires of our friends, our associations. Tell me honestly. Yes, Mudit, tell me now.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Kahin na kahin, is the standard not set up by the friend circle of ours?
It is.
To a great extent?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So finally, what brand of undergarments you wear is also decided by someone else.
It depends, Prabhuji.
Let's accept facts, right? Let's be bold to accept facts.
It's something that, very simple.
It's like you're not using this brand, you're not using this way, you're not living this way. You're sleeping at night 10 o'clock. Just imagine one day you sleep at 10 o'clock in the night. What will happen to your friends? Be honest.
They'll be, wow, you slept so early.
Not shocked. A few may commit suicide also. And you tell them, I got up in the morning at 5 o'clock, only 5 o'clock. Huh? If I tell earlier to that, you may get a shock. You may commit a heart attack. You may have committed a suicide. So I just said 5 o'clock. Just you tell your friends from tomorrow morning, Monday morning, I'm going to get up at 5 o'clock and I'm going to chant my rounds. I'm going to go for a morning walk. I'm going to keep myself, fit. And before 7, I'm going to finish off all my morning activities. And 7, I'll be ready. By 7:30, I'll be ready to go to office. What will happen to them? Don't cry. I think you're crying.
No, I'm not crying, Prabhuji. But yeah, they'll be like taken aback. How come these things changed?
Before them, you'll be taken aback. I'm sure for that.
I'm sure. If it happens, I'll be very surprised.
But you have to bring this change, Mudat. You have to be, just being human will not be enough. You have to be human now. It's high time that you become human. And being human means what? Getting up early in the morning and early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. An old saying, but still just remains a saying. Okay, modern lifestyle has changed us totally, made us fools. We have time for WhatsApp, we have time for Facebook, Instagram, all nonsense. We got time for Amazon Prime, we got time for Netflix, we got time for so many things. And then we say, I want some quality time for myself. What the hell were you doing with all these things? You are yourself, no? No, I want some quality time with myself. And after all that, we are driven by our friends. Our association decides. Even the marriage in which all you're going to do, even the lifestyle in which you're going to live, the way you're going to eat food, the way you're going to live each and every day of your life is decided by others. We are sitting to satisfy them rather than to satisfy ourselves. And what we want to actually do as per the Shastra, we are not able to do. That is why Jita means win over this. What will people say? My God, Mudit, tu to bigad gaya. You're sleeping at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the night and getting out 5. Even God cannot save you. This is what the dosha is. These are faults which we ourselves have created. And these faults have come because of Sangha. Jita Sangha dosha. Adhyatmana nitya vinivarta kama. And that who has desire of Adhyatma. Adhyatma means spiritual. Nitya. Nitya means always, hamesha, at all given time. Vinivarta, disassociated. When you are dissociated with this world from, and you are dissociated with what? Vinivarta means you are away from. Kama, dvanda. These two things. Kama means what I have explained to you as lust, and dvanda means duality. Duality of happiness and distress. And we are always in duality. You know, our situation is like, I'll tell you a small fact, not a joke, a fact. सबके घर में बच्चे कभी ना कभी तो बच्चों को देखा हुआ रहेगा खेलते हुए देखा रहेगा. स्मॉल किड, 1-year-old child just trying to get up and trying to walk. बच्चा गिर जाता है, ठप. And what happens? The child starts crying. Right or wrong? बच्चा रोता है कि नहीं? गिर गया तो छोटा बच्चा just चलने की कोशिश कर रहा है and he falls down, he starts crying. Immediately what do the parents say? अरे वाह 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 वाह. And the child is confused. अरे मैं गिरा, लगा, मेरे को दर्द हो रहा है. But parents are clapping. Might be यही स्टाइल रहेगा, might be वापस एक बार ट्राई करके देखता हूँ. Confusion. Same is what is happening in our life. We are also confused. What my activity is right or wrong? Who is the right guide to give us this guidance? Only and only the Shastra can give us this guidance. Whether what I am doing is right or wrong. Many times it happens with me, you know. People ask me, Prabhuji, what I am doing is right. And I tell them, no, sorry, what you're doing is wrong. क्या करें प्रभु जी, प्रैक्टिकली यही करना पड़ेगा और कोई चारा नहीं है. तो फिर पूछा क्यों? Then if you, that is a practicality, you know very well that it is wrong, then why did you ask me? If you are asking me, then there should be some reason. Okay, if I am going, whatever answer I'm going to say, you should be ready to accept it. So this is very important. People should get this point very clear, that dvanda, duality. We are many times like that confused child. After doing that activity, some friends say, yes, yes, you did a right thing. Yes, yes. I don't want to go. It is, it's not a solely youth lecture, as well as I would have taken some youth points. And says, yes, yes, you should dump your girlfriend. Yes, yes, you should dump your boyfriend. Get a new one. And you are also confused. Is that your goal of life? Is that your focus of your life? One should have some clarity in his life, in his action. We are all like that small child who has fallen down, and the parents immediately say, wow, 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 very good, very nice. And the child stops crying also. Oh, I should have, nice. I've fallen stylishly. The child starts feeling. And we are also in this material world having the same duality. What becomes happiness may become the cause of distress. For example, let's say Shiv goes and buys tomorrow a nice watch for himself. Yes, Shiv, what do you think? अच्छा watch कौन सा लेंगे आप?
ब्रांड पे
Don't tell me. अच्छा ब्रांड पे डिसाइड करेगा. ब्रांड सपोज आपके फ्रेंड को टिटबिट अच्छा लगा, फिटबिट या जो इज फिटबिट जो भी है, एंड नॉट एप्पल, तो आपको कैसे लगेगा? What will you go for? What you like or what your friends decide for you?
प्रभु जी वापस बोलो, नेट गया था.
हाँ मैं बोला वो फिटबिट टिटबिट क्या है? वो एक वॉच What is that?
Fitbit
हाँ,
ही है.
Fitbit ना?
हाँ.
हाँ. Or another is an Apple Watch, which gives your heartbeat, SO2 level, oxygen level also. I never knew you need a watch for checking your oxygen level, or you want to see the time. Time छोड़ के बाकी सब कुछ बताता है. It reminds me of that old Amir Khan's joke from Three Idiots when I used to watch movies in those golden days. So now, because these are diamond days, they were golden days. These are diamond days. So suppose that person who sees the watch, who decides, your friend decides, your friend says you go for a Fitbit, and you have a desire to buy an Apple Watch. Be honest. Which will you be more inclined to?
ज़्यादा करके Fitbit पे ध्यान जाएगा.
क्यों? Because friends are guiding you, right? उनकी खुशी में आपका खुशी है ना. आपकी खुशी किस पे है? उनके खुशी पे आपकी खुशी है, ना कि खुद के खुशी पे. And suddenly a new set of friends comes in your life. You say, you idiot, you bought this. And you start cursing your old friends. अरे तुम लोग का एडवाइस सुन के मैंने ये लिया, गलती से वो लेना चाहिए था. Everything, every materialistic product is lived in every person. A materialistic person lives life the same way, and that is why one who conquers all this, what does he get? He says, Dvandir Vimukta Sukadukka Samjer Gachanti. He attains Amudha. Very important. What is Amudha? Mudha means foolish. Amudha means who is intelligent. And who is intelligent? Who is unbewildered. He knows for himself what is good and what is bad for him. That is unbewildered. Then Pad Abhyam Tadat. He is situated in the eternal, or he attains the eternal platform. Eternal platform matlab moksha, liberation. He is entitled for getting out of the cycle of birth and death. तो अभी देखा कितने स्टेप्स आप लोगों को पार करना है. निर्माण मोहा जित संग दोषा आध्यात्मना नित्य विनिवर्त कामा द्वंद्वेर विमुक्ता सुख दुख समझेर गच्छन्ति मूढ़ा पाद अव्ययम तदत. सो 3 लाइन्स स्टेजेस है. लास्ट स्टेज है गच्छन्ति मूढ़ा पाद अव्ययम तदत. फर्स्ट 3 लाइन्स ओनली टॉक्स अबाउट क्या क्या छोड़ना है आपको, और जो चीज आपको छोड़ना है और जो चीज हम अक्सर पकड़ के रखते हैं, जनरली व्हाट वी डू आर those are the gateway to hell. They are नर्क का द्वार है वो सब. काम, क्रोध and लोभ. And here also they are saying, please leave it. Still, if you are busy in these activities, what will happen? Forget about your entry into the spiritual world. I can guarantee you, we all will be entering into the Narakaloka. Yes. Now, anybody wants any questions, he can ask. स्वर्ग और नरक छोड़ के. Anybody has got any doubts, questions?
प्रभु जी, वो 56 भोग का क्या कॉन्सेप्ट है, एक बार बताएंगे? जो भगवान जी पे चढ़ाते हैं उसका मतलब 56 भोग ही क्यों? मतलब उसके पीछे भी कुछ लॉजिक है क्या?
लॉजिक 56 भोग का नहीं है प्रभु. कहते हैं मन इतना बड़ा होना चाहिए कि भगवान को भिन्न प्रकार की चीजें खिलाएं. 56 भोग doesn't mean in ISKCON we do 56 भोग means sometimes it goes to 1000 dishes or more than 1000 dishes are offered in ISKCON to the Lord, and sometimes in big festivals it is commonly done for us. It's nothing great. So what does this mean? 56 भोग means what? Various varieties of 5 kinds of food stuff: lickable, suckable, chewable, swallowable, all those 5 kinds of foodstuffs are there, and these 5 kinds of foodstuffs should be involved. That is why 56, why 50 varieties. There are 5 kinds of foodstuff. उसमें रसमलाई भी होगी, something like juice रहेगा, something like dry chewable रहेगा, various varieties रहते हैं. But here the concept is we should not focus on, Prabhuji, what are the items I'm supposed to make? We have to understand these items were made by Haridas Thakur and was distributed to the Brajvasis. He didn't do it for sense gratification. Is it clear, Love Singh?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Yes, Mudit?